Hey, what's good, family? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at how to set a stop loss. So, let's get to it.
Quick break. If you trade options, this one's for you. Moomoo now gives you real-time gamma exposure data free, no extra subscription. So you can see where heavy positioning is before you decide on a strike. I personally use it pretty much every day I trade. It is a game changer. Links in the description. Right now, they're giving new users up to $1,000 in NVIDIA, plus an 8.1 APY on all uninvested cash for the first 2 months. Back to the video.
All right, so here we are. The platform we are looking at is Moomoo. What I'm going to do is right here at the bottom, I have my position. It's currently up 33% on it. I'm not trying to watch it, and I want to make sure that this trade doesn't go red. So I'm going to set a stop loss, and I'm going to show you how I do it. All right, so right here, I am going to click on the position. I'm going to hit trade. And now I'm currently on the buy side. I want to come over to sell. All right, and right here, you can see it says order types over here to the left. I'm going to click in this drop down arrow over to the right of where it says limit. All right, you can see there are different kinds of conditional orders. In this video, we're gonna just be focused on the stop. So I'm gonna hit stop. So from here, this is where your trade is gonna be initiated. So some things to understand about the stop is if the price hits that stop and it drops a lot after, your contract could actually sell for a lot less, a lot lower than the price that you are actually putting as a trigger price. So just in this example, I can see up at the top, the bid price is $315 and the ask is $340. So just for this example, if I set my bid price or my trigger price to $310, I can hit sell here. I've got one contract, and one other thing to pay attention to is this time and force right here. You have day, which this contract will expire at the end, or this setting that this trade that I'm setting up right now will expire at the end of the day. So if this contract's still around tomorrow, I'll need to set it up again or think of something else. We have, I don't know what GTD is, if I'm being real, but GTC is good till canceled. So that means until the contract either expires or you cancel it, the contract or the condition will be there. All right, so right here, looking at this, I'm just going to hit sell. All right, and looking at it, if we go back, look at the position and look at my orders, you can see I bought this for $255. I have a market price trigger on this. And I can see the bid is at 320, ask is at 350. If this contract pulls back to 310, I'm sold out of this contract and my order gets filled. All right, so I'm going to leave this here. If I look back in and notice, hey, the stock has moved up more, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to edit, and I might raise my trigger price, but from where we are, where the stock is trading right now, I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm gonna try to get if this ends up selling, or come in and show you if this ends up selling, but ultimately just wanted to take this opportunity to show you, this is how you set a stop loss. All right, so here we are, the stop loss got filled. Just wanna now show you what it looked like. So I didn't really do anything else. It just kind of filled itself, and that's that. All right, so taking a look at the orders, you can see details of the trade, the status. This is the stop loss, it got filled. So the trigger price was 310, and what happened when the price got triggered at 310, the order was filled at 305. So just because I put my trigger price at 310 does not mean I'm going to get my order filled at 310. It's possible this could have dropped to 250 when I purchased the contract, I think for like 240 something. So That's something to be aware of and pay attention to whenever you are using a stop loss. Like, use it at your own risk, at your own discretion. But yeah, just wanted to show you, like, that's how it is. Still made profit. I honestly don't love using stop losses, but I will use them whenever I am up considerably on a trade and I don't have time to watch it. If you learned anything or found this video to be helpful, be sure to smash the like button and share this with a friend. If for some reason you're new here and haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future content. And last, but certainly not least, thank you so much for watching. Manuel signing off, and I want to change your life.